Hello my owlets, and how are you guys doing? I hope everyone is staying warm that's in the northern hemisphere, and because we have been cold here. We are in the teens, which we rarely get this cold. But that brings me to my journal entry. So I have found, well, it wasn't lost. It was on my bookshelf, but I had kind of like put it on the bookshelf and hadn't thought about it in a while. And I'm so glad that I was looking through my books and I came across this, because this needs to sit on my desk at all times. This is Distilled Genius. It's by Susan Branch, and it's a collection of life-changing quotations. And I believe I did watch a podcast with her, or like an interview from Enchanted Book, I think is what the name of the company. They're a bookstore up north, and they interviewed her one time, and she said that there's going to be another book that comes out with quotes. And if you read Susan Branch's series of books that she wrote about her life, she talks about how she loves quotes, and you'll see quotes throughout all of her books. I absolutely love quotes, and so this was just, I mean, you can tell I could tag almost every page, to be honest with you. But as I was reading it, I came across this page here that talks about, from my diary, a red letter day, and it talks about what a red letter day is. And it's kind of like all the good things, like the things you're grateful for in that day. And I thought, you know what? With the weather the way it was, literally, I didn't leave the house. I went outside and got firewood, but I just thought to myself how grateful I am, to have a warm, cozy home. And I thought, let me write that down. I want to write down everything that I've done that I am grateful for, and that to me is my red letter day in January. So what better place to do that is in my fairy tale journal. And I know a lot of you guys, I flipped through this casually on Instagram. It might have been last week or the week before, but this is actually I think I actually have a video. If I can find it, I'll post it, about how I made this. And literally, I've been keeping this for a while. I think my first entry was, let's see here, like 2020 or 2019, or like this one says 1920. So it's just little things that I love, that quotes that I like, pictures that I like, fairy tale, of course, because it's called my fairy tale journal. So it's all the things that I love, and I try to date everything to kind of see where I am at in life, and so yeah, so let's go ahead. A perfect day. I need to write down something there, but when it comes to write it in, I'll do it. But I'll just do right here, actually. So yeah, okay, so we're gonna write about my red letter day in January, and it's kind of like a little gratitude journal, and also things that make your life a fairy tale. I'm so excited. I want to also keep it in this little fuzzy pouch, because, and with my little stagecoach on there. So yeah, this is kind of where I keep it. And then I also have different quotes that I like, that eventually I may put in there, or just tape in there, or something. So I just kind of keep some little papers and things on hand in there. And then I did find my Valentine. I dug this out. I didn't find it. I dug it out. I'm going to see if I can get it in camera. But it's kind of a train case, but it's not. It's a different type of train case. It's not your original, but look at the inside. I think I've shown this before. Isn't that so pretty? With all the ladies and the makeup and her perfumes and things. But this is actually this is where I keep my Valentine stuff. So I do know, I was digging through here yesterday, and I do know I have, oh, this is cute. These little, I put my Happy Mail that I received. This is cute. I can't wait to use, I'm going to be playing in this very soon. But I have these little envelopes, and I thought how perfect to put this as my red letter day. And I'm going to actually use a red envelope. These I think came from Hobby Lobby, and I saw them this year too, so they still have them. But like, this is just little Happy Mails I received. Oh, I love this paper. This is really cute, actually. I might keep that out. What would be cute with this, actually, that I'm thinking about it, is to include, oh yeah, my brain's going on this one, but I'm gonna wait till another video or something. We can do that, or I can play with it offline. But yeah, so this is just full of Valentine's things that I've received or have or want to play with. So different bits of paper, which I can use these. Okay, we're going to put this back over here because we may dig in it a little bit more. Get my little red letter. Oh, good news, you guys. Oh, let me plug in my hot glue gun because we're going to use it. Good news is I found one of my tiny staplers. It's been lost for a while. If you guys have been watching for a while, then you know that my tiny stapler had been missing. It's back. I'm so happy. So yeah, so I found one. But if you guys are new here, welcome. This is a channel that I make just different creations and everything that makes me happy and playful and inner child and basically who I am. I try to have on this video, on my channel. I am in the works of wanting to broaden it a little more, and so I'm learning as I go. But I love journals. And I know I had some questions about this too, like how many journals do you have? Because I can definitely see, I'm going to take a sip of coffee really quick though, because it's morning here. I can definitely see where it's very intimidating to see all these different journals, like, you know, what do you do with them? What, you know, well, and I'll tell you exactly. So basically, I need to do a whole series of all the journals I have because you're gonna not be surprised. But last year I remember showing, and now that it came to me, and I don't know, it's like it was lost. But I can tell when life starts getting really hectic because it was my one little word journal, which I'm playing in it right now. I'm so excited to find it because it's like a trail through life. And like I try to do the 100-day project. I've never been successful at that, you guys. Hold on. But I can tell when my life got really, really busy, and then I had a lot of personal things happen this past year, with sickness and just things in general and some personal things. And I'm going to be using some stamps. Remember I told you I wanted to start using some of my stamps. And so I can tell when my life really started getting really hectic because I stopped doing my one little word. And even though it did not stop. It did not stop, believe me. My word last year was recreate, and let me tell you. There was lots of recreating in my life last year, even though I might have not documented it. But I was showing my daughter, and I was like, what happened in April? That's when everything went crazy. Well, I forgot I had the Nancy Drew retreat happen, so that is always really, really busy. And then, I don't know, let me see how I'm going to put this. That. And so yeah, so there was a lot of things, and so I want to write about them in there, and then I want to pick up with my new word and continue in the journal because I love the way that it's set up. Some of these I'm going to be using again. I love the way that it's set up. and I want to continue with it. And I'll show you guys, but going back to, and that used to drive me crazy when I would do that with my stamps, but now I kind of think it adds a little personality to my pages because I am imperfected. I'm not a perfectionist. I am a little messy. But, so I think I need to do a review of all my journals that I keep, because not all of them, like this one in particular, it's not one that I keep every day. Like the last entry was probably sometime last year. But I can come back to it and I love it because it's one that I can flip through and really get inspired by, and or if I want to, I guess, you know, it's makes me, it's a happy journal, you know. So that that helps me. That's kind of what I mean by having more than, I want to make sure I spell these right. Sometimes when I'm talking, I misspell, and you guys are probably on the camera going, you misspelled that. I've had that happen where you forgot an E, or, but anyway, so I do want to show some of my, but now I have my Commonplace journal, and that's going to help me, my D. That's going to help me keep up with a lot of stuff that, like I had a dream journal where I would document different places that I wanted to see. Well, I'm going to start keeping that in my Commonplace journal. So I'm really excited that I started that one. And there's so many things that I just like to, like for instance, this quilt book. There's some in there that, like this one here, I saw this quote that's like, I love this quote. I already have written it in here. I'll write it again somewhere else, because in my Commonplace journal, because it's one of those quotes that speaks to me, you know. And so where's my one? You know what I ought to use? My date stamp. Where did I do with that? I just had it because I was like, oh, I want to keep this handy so I know where it is when I start doing journal entries. But that's okay. We will use this. And yesterday was the 15th. I did more than once. I was like, because I think sometimes when the weather gets bad, it makes people, you know, slow down, you know, and that's what it did with us. So I'm going to talk about all the things that I loved about yesterday in my red letter day. 115. I mean, I did a lot yesterday. It was nice around the house. Instead of like running, you know, and running errands or doing this and doing that. Okay. Get out my red marker. Do little hearts for in between. Put these stamps away. And I was so excited I found my red stamp pad. I'm just feeling so organized. Okay, where's my envelope? Let's see, is my hot glue gun hot? Yes. So I'm just gonna hot glue this little felt envelope down. Like that. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna list all the things that made my day super special yesterday and that I'm so extremely grateful for. And I think I'm going to use, what kind of pen is this? This is a I need a thin pen. What about this one? This is pretty. I forgot about these pens. This was in a kit. Isn't it pretty? Okay. So I think I'm just going to do like a bullet journal in a way. Maybe I could start with a couple of little hearts. Like my hearts are little arrows. Okay, so I'm going to put coffee in the morning. My Hello Kitty clip is like making my writing bad. Okay, let's see, I didn't make I did make breakfast for my husband, but did I eat no, I made tacos for lunch. I'm gonna put fire in the fireplace. Time with my journal, because I journaled. Decorated for Valentine's. I cleaned sunroom. Put away all Christmas. Read a book, which was the quote book. Made tacos for lunch. Took a winter's nap. We all did. And this continues because I took a nap with Pokey, my dog, and those are the best naps of all. Pokey took a nap with me. Actually, we all were in the living room around the fireplace. Plenty of firewood because Brazos went and got firewood. Warm cover with warm blankets. Let's see here. Did I use pink? I think I did instead of... I thought that was red, to be honest with you. But now I see it's pink. Okay, so let's see, what else did we do? We played a game. Me and Brazos, we played categories, which is so much fun. It's weird because the later it gets, my brain doesn't work. You know, it's just, it just doesn't work. Light candles. Oh, a hot shower. I did take that earlier in the day. Let's see. Warm, fuzzy sweaters. Let's see here. Then we, after our nap, we watched football. I don't really watch football, but I kind of watch football. I could say watch football game with husband. Because even though I have no idea what's happening, I always go, oh yeah, uh-huh. Okay, I do know what's going on, but you know. Oh, ate soup left over from yesterday. I made chicken soup, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's Brazos' favorite, you know, so. And warm nights. Warm, cozy nights. That was a great day yesterday. That was days, sum it up in bullet points. Okay. So let's finish decorating our little page here. Let's see here. Should we I got these little winter stickers. Is there anything in here? Think happy, be happy today. That could be right up there. I should have put remember today. I could put these hearts. Where's my little... I think I'm just going to use red hearts. So yeah, so I encourage you to get your journal and write down your red letter day. Write down everything you're thankful for the day, or that makes, or you know, maybe imagine if it wasn't the best day. Maybe write down, imagine what you imagine your perfect red letter day to be. And I think that's what Susan Branch did in that book. Put little snowflakes, even though, oh, you know what, we did get snow. Excuse me. Okay, these are true. We had a dusting of snow. And it was beautiful as I looked from my inside of my window. No, I'm thrilled that we had. Ooh, I'm gonna have to use this in my journal. I'm gonna use all of these, so I'm gonna tear that page out. All right, well, I think that is good for me. I was just gonna see if there was any more hearts, but I love this one. Let's get cozy. All right. And that one, comfy and cozy. We'll have to use, I'm gonna have to use some of those in my journal. All right, you guys, thank you for watching, and I'm so excited to have documented my day, and I was so grateful. I had a very grateful heart yesterday for all the things. So y'all have a super sparkly rest of the day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.